abusia eye osofo kese ba ko Ghana aye prophet Telvin so ede ensem akukudam bi ababatum abusia enche bia ane nyina enim kwanhia Ghana yempanimfo bi ekohia ya abusia obahwere mo nkwa ya even up to nempo amanfo eda so ewo sebe yawdie kese pa abusia na ensem osofo kese eye Telvin ede abetudwa efa eye atoyenchem anase sebe eye helicopter ya crash ye hon abusia utimi se ano odini papa yie utie ensem a wabe reveal ene sebe eye secret bi a wode ababetum efa ensem edi kan si ye mpo ansa na crash no eba be si abusia na utimi se amanfo wani a ye di ehu niema nkasa na ni nyina efru twedi ampo nyankopon ho abusia ensem we die yenkonkwatie bi any ewia ensemu ahodo a toto so a ewo se Ghana ye mpanimfo owura dondromani Mahama ohihye ne yie nye saa ensemu enam kwan so ese ba ne de abusia ano de yenkogwetie eye prophet Telvin so a ye wia abusia de aka bia no ye de ato aso e de amamo.
Fine, na me ado bibia you fine. Sorry you fine bibia dadin.
I see.
Nyame ye ne omakese and we thank him for that.
Wonderful.
When
the young Kai Ghana for yaw, and then now pepe, and at a renchem cassia to my Ghana, and Patrona or Hefa, and I ote anything. Ote issue anything.
No, me will come.
Okay.
I may call 3FM.
Okay.
TV3.
Okay.
No, me we were interview Black Rasta were interview.
Oh, I see.
Yes. And me corner, you frame me. Like I try me say. See na plane be a crash and all sort of things were happening there. So when I heard it, I was not really happy about it at all. But you be any day, I see
BB now expected.
I already knew that was coming.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. If you hire now, I make kana answer near bebe no so no. Mami misa say Ghana for do na can say adenti ana mu adifo mu hu sa niam na muntumi nsi kwan because if you had the na wudi kind breakies and news no I remember say way back January 20 either 25th or 26th mo and now this assembly too ja and osan to so March okay and last month 18th March yeah so osan so nobody can say two ministers yes okay Emma okay say bekwa akotena nchen but essence me okay nyina na o maye hu ni seriousness so kataso.
I was one thing about prophecy is that that is very, very interesting. I've learned how to communicate prophecy.
Okay.
Even if it is the worst situation, maybe a nipa be woo, nipa be den. I've learned how to communicate it in a way where and it doesn't look gory, it doesn't look scary. And I say it in such a way that that's how I've learned how to communicate. And me myself, I'm a very happy person. So yeah, I don't know how to say things in a very scary way. Yes.
Na papa dear way na one can na mine no yanye bibi amfa na esi. Because say helicopter nam wiem na a crash. Na one be fra ho to maboko say ya. Papa
ebe di won.
No day. And when now come from to my bokos, ano.
Yes. One say make a baby can say this thing in the general structure, right? We are seeing now will experience a lot of plane crashes.
Okay.
Exactly. And everything I say it has a reason.
Okay.
One say identity. One say your prophetic operation now we bet me I can say, oh, we want to be and as obi say accident BBC and as a BBC, but they don't have a reason, they don't know why. Before I say anything here, as a master of time, I know why it has to happen, why it will happen, when it will happen, and the aftermath. So Assyria, then the next thing that will take place. So we line it all up, and that's how we also see our stuff.
Okay, after crash we know. Yes,
you move on, baby.
Ebusianfo, we are live on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM. Accra 100.5 FM. Bra Facebook is here. Later on Kweku Sampa TV, YouTube. Kweku Sampa TV, KWEKU. Oba subscribe ewo ho. Na fe share call Kweku Sampa TV. Sa eho no na ye kan ya adwen. Eho no fire na me so ma fire. Na ene me pick questions ni bebre free Kweku Sampa TV ho. Enti no mo amode mo questions abeto wo twen prophet no. Ene ebebisa bebre na amamo na bibia koye. Enti Kweku Sampa TV on YouTube. Kona ko subscribe. Ye wie ya obetre wadwen na bibia koye. Enti back to ensem na me bisa no papa.
Sure.
Enti na uhu sa incident no in the spiritual realm way back January. And I'll come once him.
Yes.
Enti obian to me and fra wa bemu say papa and some ma who can ye pese ba be hu na ye hu bibi obian fra ama wan ye hu bibi.
Okay. So ban is certain situations like this, no. Don't say. I always say like even today. Today I was very upset in a way, say Mini and Jay, because there was somebody I could have helped, but we had a situation. The situation was a banter where Nipani wanted to see me, and the front up was on me. And at the end of the day, but even on the phone call, I spoke to the person. I make a Nipani and say, "Hey, Adia me huni. So this is the thing I'm seeing in time.
Okay,
the future is this, but then you will not reach it. It's too far for you, and then there's only one problem you have. You'll be cut off very quick, very sharp. In the way. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, no make catch any panisa what was coming to happen.
Okay.
And then it was like, okay, and then later I was sending me voice note say, oh yeah, any workers we want to be on any workers, and I'm more arrange your money, be documentation, be or bet any workers, any bonus, whatever that is. At the end of the day, we are no. Now weekdays, now we who me. He was supposed to see me that very that day. Okay. But that day, there was a miscommunication. He was sending me in a location rather to come and see him. And I told him, say, hey, I don't know you. You saw me. You wanted to see me. So, even for respect's sake, the prophet should not even move to look for you. You have to come for him, because one open so at least it's the dog that searches for the bone, not the other way around.
Exactly.
It did not come, the thing I spoke to him about has happened. And it's a very big, it's very worrying. When they told me about it, I was like, this thing is easy. It was a simple problem. We could have just, and then it's solved. Then they say, I'll be another story altogether for me. So I hear these things. So what he say, number one, people are stubborn. That's the first problem.
Okay.
That's the first thing. Like this person's situation, he's not supposed to be dead. But people are stubborn. People have the situation where, as I say, or you tell them to do something. There's a whole lot of funny today, tomorrow, and that's also one of the chains and the traps of death. If an angel of death wants to take you, they will cut off all the possible safety that you have, and that's it. So many mistakes. That is now postponing, and then you'll never be able to go. And at the end of the day, I didn't even say,
Papa, me person si subium say owo bofo befa na te say osisi waso kra baby a obekwa a obenya ogie ni ade no obesa ni nyina.
Exactly.
Wow.
Obe destroy all those things. Obe destroy network ni nya on live, but it's not working.
Oh, okay.
Break mo network na one.
Okay, mami hwese me metumi ma na yahwe. Enti abusiafo, we are still on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM. Enti na maybe say obi am from abemu. And obi am ma telephone line be say onya prophecy afafa sobra.
Oh, debut. No, normally one important thing is I know a lot of people.
Okay.
I know a lot of people. As for me, we have one law in my place say we have a non-disclosure structure, which means anybody I know, I can't disclose who I know on air.
Okay.
But I know a lot of people that matter across the whole world, in Ghana, different presidents, different people.
Okay.
Yes, I know them in person. It's not somebody that knows them that would get me to know them. I know them. I can call them direct and tell them. And a lot of people, accidents next year, the people that were supposed to die, a lot of them did not go to the trip, get on the helicopter.
Hey.
A lot of them did not. Because there's a lot of tempering of time. There's a lot of tempering. Yeah, done. So there's a lot of tempering. And that is also there.
Nipa wasanko muko wuno.
Oh, they were not on the flight.
Neba nisa omo ense so mu no na kwaku wuno.
On say in time. I mean, Obi baby sir, 2 questions I want to talk about.
Okay.
Obi baby say, are there now default to me who are there? On yeshin found solve. One of the problems is people are stubborn. That's the first problem. Sometimes because the guy I was speaking to, that one, I'm like, I really appreciate the guy. He could have become a president in the country. I told him plainly. And me penny because the first day was speaking to me, we were like, we automatically bonded together. But then we were at that point where the person felt like I have to come and see them in their office. And I was like, oh, I sent you my this thing. And could you believe you're sending me audio? No call, no letter. I even sent him a message. Many blessings. Ebia, Obe wants to say, hey, Obia can say your life is short. And Nibana remind you, many blessings. Kai says, Hanipano, so let me go to him. This is not public prophecy. This is to him directly. Or person whom know whom, like a friend me. So it took a lot of time before he was able to finally reach me. At the end of the day, you got the opportunity and you took it for granted. And later on, me send you a message, you read the message, did not reply the message, and the message was left there. I was like, okay, timeline is there. If you don't do anything, nothing will happen. It's like the law of inertia. If an object is moving straight, it will continue to move straight until an external force moves it. In every cause, there is an effect. Without doing nothing, nothing will happen. Do you understand how it is? And timeline has a time plane. And the time plane's branch continues entirely. It's a continuous entirety. It is an infinity trend of linear structure. What that means is that time is continuous in this reality that we exist in. And whilst time is continuous, we are the prophets. We are not fortune tellers. Fortune tellers will tell you about time or your future, but they can't do anything about it. The work of a prophet is we can tell you time and do something about it. We can temper with any kind of timeline. Any kind of timeline. I mean, any kind of timeline you want to be tempered with. With capability and possibility, we can temper with any kind. We can temper with a timeline that can turn Ghana into Dubai within 50 years.
Wow. And
moving way beyond Dubai within 50 years. Yeah, we know exactly what has to happen, for that to happen. Yes. And the original timeline is not like that. But their timeline we can temper with. And in the tempering, it can cost a whole lot, but it will still bring us there. And that's number one thing that I want to talk about with this regard. We could temper with time, but people are stubborn, number one. Number two, we could handle certain situations in the realm of the spirit. Say, Obia Freya and Abani Pabia Freya, and I say, I know them already. And I told the people that had to know that this is coming. So, we can only protect you spiritually so you don't go to the wrong place at the right time or at the wrong time. So we took all our people from it. Very, very quick. Anybody that knows me directly was supposed, about 3 people I know directly was supposed to fly that day. It was like magic. One way or the other, something will bump into them, so they didn't understand how. And they were all not on the flight. All of a sudden, just like that. Because they already knew. Some of them are even not in the country.
And you like free country ahead of the incident,
We were ahead. So that's how these things do happen. It is time, it is structure, that's how God works. And if you understand these things, that's why I always tell people, say, I'm for sure. But we just need you to find someone that is capable of managing the spiritual affairs for you. And that's all.
Intimate was here, and nipa edgy wadum ni dino. Na omo ejidisa rade betumi afa so aye bibia ma omo no omo na te se utumi nyankopon tumi fa so di omo free mu.
Yes. If you don't believe, there is nothing we can do for you. Yes, there's nothing we can do for you. Imagine if, and there are some timelines we cannot temper with. Let's say how do you call it? Maybe I'm prophesying something about the presidential angle. It's the president.
Okay.
Well, if the president, something is supposed to happen to the president, and I can take him out of it, and there will be a lot of collateral damages at the back, and I can see that to the purposeful foundation of where time is supposed to be, it is the right or the right course of action to take. I'll take that action without anybody's intervention.
I see. Now, say, uhu bibi ewo sebe obi hu a. When your instances are ebia, o kan che nipa ni say o asimesi, me hu say ni na nipa na shout oh, me the Yesu, the blood of Jesus me twam wo Yesu din mu no akotena say. Te say as a wonder mining sem na wo kan. We share bisada.
Ebi me share bisada. My favorite member. Your friend me akwapa no kwafo many years ago. I told her that she was about to die. I told her the exact date she would die, the exact day she would die. That's somewhere in 2012, 2011. And I told her. When I went to the place and I told her, she was like, oh no, was stick abi one more. All of them were there. Oh, in the Bible, see, he will give that whatever, and yes, God will do whatever. She quoted a lot of scripture. I'm like, oh, Michelle, so that we will work on it. Could you believe say fast? Emma, she didn't come to my church again.
Oja, sorry.
I even went to her house and called her. Me ne ba sorry I be do. Asoro so abeja me kwan sorry na me ko preaching no coffee. Na omanya pastor bia only year sorry was down her baby. So they were going to that point. So every time I'll go there, no my coach say, hey, what time ne be we say umma we nimbri na umbra na nyembo mpa mo. She will laugh about it, take it for granted, and then normal level. So you feel energy, you are strong, you are okay. Somebody said you are going to die. So I mean, it looks funny. Yeah, within 2 weeks, when I went there, she was on the floor holding my leg and crying. For Jimmy. That's the name she calls me. Oh. Real cool. For Jimmy. So she was holding my leg and crying. And I was like, I turned and looked at the daughter. And I said, your mother is already dead. I can't 3 days to meet that the exact date I told them. Now this one, it will be very, very difficult situation. So I prayed for her, not to me, Nanti. Me man Nanti through stairs. That's that very day. She was able to walk. She was able to get up and walk. Paralyzed person. On a very good miracle. So the next day, Monsieur Mumba, sorry. Oh, yes, so I called that. What baby? Oh yeah, great testimony. I said, you see, that's what I was saying. Say, if the angel of death wants to take you, there's a way he will do it in the extent that where you will be saved, he will remove you from there. It's the first strategy of warfare: disarm the opponent. That's it. And your disarmament, his mind is taken a long time ago. And to that same day, she died the same day. That day, I was supposed to be the one to go and bury her. Could you believe that? Yeah, to extend that the dead body was taken before we were able to find the location. Wow. That same person. That was I don't know. I always use that as an example. But I've told quite a lot of people things that they took for granted. But as for we are prophecy into from Omokeke. I see. Yes, it's not. We don't just talk. The Abekasa is very difficult, and when we tell you, that's it. Take it as what we have told you. It's not gamble, no rocket science. If we tell you, say your elephant, you don't know any elephant anywhere. Baby elephant war, but don't take it for granted. Just take the word for it. We are not playing. It will shock you as we said the elephant to come and kill you. Elephant be pie or fear or be cool. In a way you cannot even imagine.
What is studio hana elephant
It's very scary. That's how prophetic timeline is. It's very, very scary. When I sat here and I said that ministers too will be out of it because of that, it will cause a shuffle in the government. Exactly. Everybody will look at you like ministers too. Now ministers now they are capable, they are comfortable, they are not in they are fine. So what do you mean by that? But we are living the reality now, and the shuffle is about to take place. So these are some of the situations.
Sa attack we are no. If we hifa spiritual na say nipa negligence bina ema bibisa esi.
All right. So with regards to this kind of attack, no, a lot. The main target, as I was saying, was the president. Okay. And then he's out of it. Okay. So at the end of the day, once he's out of it, the timeline is fulfilled. Not in time, not everything I can explain to everybody.
Okay.
Because when I explain some things, we may cause glitches in time. So we may know, but we'll never talk about it. We will leave it to continue.
Okay.
Somebody will ask a question. Why did this happen? That's the why. I explained to you people, I'm not for sure come say, that's the problem I have right now in the modern the prophetic.
Okay.
Obi share come and the prophecy is so confusing. And a man for question yami. Say, Usi obi bewu, ade na wan nyehwe amfa am block the obi wu no. Yes. Number one, we could temper with time.
Okay.
To be able to change the death of the people. But even if we change the death of the people, the plane will still crash. The helicopter will still crash. That's the first thing.
Okay.
But even in tempering with time, I don't know what else can happen. So to even be able to temper with time, I have to study the next outcome of the branch of time we are creating to see where it will end.
I see.
So time works in its unique fashion. Now, at the end now, when we saw it, 2 ministers will be out of it. It will cause a shuffle in government.
Okay.
Ministers never no free. There will be shuffle. The shuffle is supposed to bring something else to happen. What I say?
Okay.
To understand that it will be a continuous trend to fulfill the actual outcome of the future. So these are just catalysts to the main future pattern.
I understand now.
Because I speak in a storyline in time. I say some things from the very beginning and then put the things that will come forth in between. Like how Jesus told the disciples in Matthew chapter 24, verse 3 there on Mount Olives, he was explaining to them that this shall be the signs of the coming of the Lord. And then he will explain. Now, in the beginning of the year, I spoke about famines and many other things that are coming. I told you that planes will fall like birds and birds will fall like planes. I said it even in church. So that's plane crashes. In this year, we have had so many plane crashes above any other year. In just we are even some few months over half of the year, and there's too many plane crashes. It is because we've seen that coming. It's a sign for something, and I already explained what the thing was. So it's not a surprise that there are plane crashes because we already know why they are happening. That's us here. And then in the country too, we understand the trend of its flow. And this thing, I will explain now in a further angle, but it's something I've already spoken about from the beginning of time. So you just go to the past, watch all the old videos, you understand the pattern and why all these things are happening.
Ninyi na nso wo Kwaku Sampa TV.
Absolutely.
Obehu nsem ninyi na sofo Telvin aje so wa nsem ninyi na wo Kwaku Sampa TV. Okohwa obechirichiri mu bibia wo mu a se ye kan okohwa obenye bi ahwe KWEKU on Kwaku Sampa TV. Subscribe na bibia enkoye. We are also live on Facebook. Accra 100.5 FM. Na papa mami misa se nyankopon na ebo wiase. Enti die ACC nyina no. Waka die bekwa akosi die. Enti nyankopon tumi tena se ya hwe ha na bibi say atu obi because ya ken nkrofo mo awi ebi mu etue school fees ma manfo ebi mu ya manfo kununum tese enti nyame ben kura na tese ono ayedi na tese ase de ekosu ni nyina no papa no mfi adenti ya papa.
All right. So whatever that side or no, I always say that no man can question God's structure, and it's not God that is doing any of these things.
Okay,
that's why we are here. He puts us in here as agents of his function. Okay. Then he has given us that jurisdiction to be able to operate in a system to be able to bring that safety to people. So we can say, na dena nyami ye say, adena ni papa ena owuye. Ni papa kra no mu krasi obia. It doesn't matter how good you are. What matters the most is how powerful or how much you're standing in capacity. If you don't have, you see, spiritual things are spiritual, physical things are physical. If you do not have the spiritual backing, capacity, or covering, or a way where you can be able to stand well, you will die. It doesn't matter if you're an angel or you're a good person. Something bad can definitely happen to everybody.
I see.
What I say. But it depends on what you're doing about it.
I see.
Let's say, because of this, maybe he has security. You will need physical security. So you would need to get it. Now, also you need spiritual security. You need to get it. All these things have to play a role to accomplish that same system. But if you ignore one and you take one, and then later you blame God for it, that's entirely on the foundation of negligence.
After we, again, Onyankopon woma oman Ghana.
All right then. So there's quite a lot of things that we'll advance further with. Yes.
Wonderful.
But I will say something on this one to finally clear it.
Okay.
Well. I've heard quite a lot of things going on. A lot of people are like, why don't the prophets turn it upside down? Bible and prophecy by I know you go catch King Hezekiah and then all those things happen. King Hezekiah, when the prophecy was revealed to him, he went to God and reminded God of his covenant with him. And that's how God redeemed him.
Okay.
If they tell you about something spiritual, and then you decide to say, oh, at the end of the day, yeah, I can't. Now, you don't care about some of these things and you ignore it, it will take you by surprise.
I saw for no cry a fake prophet.
Yes, it will take you by surprise. That's that kind of thing. I always tell people that it doesn't matter who says it. Take it serious. And if that's why I say in the world, no matter what, find yourself your own prophet that you can deal with. Because if somebody says something about, I have people that people will say things about them and then they'll call me, they'll be like, man of God, say I'll look at it, recheck it, make sure it is very clear. If it is true, I'll tell you it's true. Say and you have to do something about it. If it's not true, I'll tell you, say, find somewhere to sleep. And nothing will happen. And really nothing happens.
We are prophet now who review prophecy.
Yes, I know, yes. When you say something, I know if it will happen or not. Yes. If it will happen, I'll tell you it will not happen. Well, I was saying anything.
Okay, and it won't happen.
It won't happen. If I tell you it will not happen, it will not happen. It's not rocket science. If I say this is not going to happen, because the timeline in the realm of the spirit is there. You can see it. Everybody that can see it. So if it is going to happen, it will happen. Some people see in images and flashes. Some people see it in real. Some people, we are there. We are looking at every happening. So we know the outcome of the whole situation. Yes.
Fourth dimension, a hot saying, describe a kakra na you say, a mind, a crew, a network.
Also, this world is like this.
Okay.
Right here.
Like Edda Winsome.
Yeah, no means like it's in the world. Let's say if this is the world, the natural world we know.
Okay.
This is the fourth dimension. The natural world upside down.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
The God created everything specifically in a unique manner. Spiritual realm and physical realm.
Okay.
What you say? And then in the realm of the spirit, it's like the shadow of this reality. That's what created this reality. And that is what the realm of the spirit. That's where angels are. That's where time does not exist. All those things exist.
Okay.
What you say? All the spiritual things and everything are there. And in that angle, you can know what comes here before it arrives here. So this place is the exhibition point of the manufacturing company.
I see.
I don't know more exhibiting what is manufactured there.
In the spiritual realm, no, I know it take place. Physical one.
Yes, you can see everything at the same time. All future timelines.
No, my friend, wow, say, my man cleared one time. Clear day. I tell you, Nana send me to me. My friend, Papa, where I send me Boba no suffer. Also, my men call Clemra, Sisia. I'm Pani Ampa. I say, me name how to describe it. I say, my men call Claire, me Claire now, but Sisia. Now I'm power call Claire. Oh, I see. Back to the question, they say, after we know, dear, now, a Radiwoma or my Ghana, because when him say, if you have Ghana, and some no start free.
Yes.
And some no be RTB. Papa.
All right then. So say dear, all those things has happened.
Okay.
And I think say it will serve a lot of interest for people to be able to seek what they are seeking.
Okay.
I thought we think say say omampini bi na say leaders be ben prophets be is a situation say or be bisa ama the whole country. No, everybody counts for themselves. That's one thing you have to remember.
Okay.
Everybody. I don't think I know anybody that comes to me and talks about anybody in the nation.